Cans are found all over. A lot of people just discard them, throw them on the side of the road. You can find a can about anywhere. And so we're going to take a look at some survival ideas using a can, and this is just a great free resource to be able to recycle these old cans. Another super easy project is to just take a can, draw a line right down the center, make a big capital I. Then you take a razor. Doesn't have to be precise, just gives you some guidelines. Now once I cut down the center, I take a little small pair of scissors. Open up your little wings, fold them back. Take you a small tea light candle. These are so inexpensive, and you can buy them like packs of 50 really inexpensively. Set that in the bottom of your can, and you have a little reflector. This will reflect the light, and of course you can adjust these little wings as you want. Adjust your tab and use that as a hanger. So you can actually hang this in your tent, around your campsite, or if the power goes out, makes it a lot better than just the tea light candle itself. Next we're going to make a can torch. You can use this for different things, for their light. You could even probably cook a little something on it, or for warmth. And we're going to use olive oil, and we're going to use a couple of napkins. You could probably use just one paper towel. First thing you want to do is roll up a couple of napkins together, good and tight. We're going to probably cut this to make it a little shorter. You want to fit it down in your can. Next, you need to go ahead and get the olive oil on your wick. And this is really what this is going to be. It's just wick. Get it good and soaked. You can even use cooking oil as well, which would probably be a little cheaper. We're going to pour the olive oil in the can about halfway. Take your wick, drop it down in. Then we're going to just light it. There we go. It'll burn for a good while. It's going to wick the oil out of the bottom of the can through the paper towel, or the napkin in this case. Now we have a nice little light for warmth, light, or obviously you could even cook a little something on here if you set it up right. One of my favorite uses is a penny can stove. This is really cool to make. It's a fun project. I've done a video on this. In fact, it's a pretty popular video. And I'm going to leave the link right here for you to check out. But putting this together, even with the kids getting together and just doing this project, it's a great little way to have a portable stove, and it's just for pennies. I mean, it's really cheap. Here we're using the little alcohol stove to make us some char cloth. But we're going to cut out some foil. We'll cut out a long strip. We're going to make a survival whistle. This is a pretty cool little deal. And once you get a piece cut out, you're going to want to make two smaller pieces. One you're going to make is 2 inches long by 3/4 inches wide. Let's take you a Sharpie. We're going to go 2 inches. This doesn't have to be exact, but you want to be pretty close. You cut that piece out. The next piece is going to be 1 1/4 inches long by 1/2 inch. Okay, leave a small tab at the top and place your smaller piece across, and then just bend back the 2 ears on the side. Then we're going to bend this little area back as well. Should look something like this. Now take a small knife and open up that in between, and you're going to want to be real careful not to stab yourself. But just open it up. Then bring that lower area right here in front of the small piece, bring it down to a 90-degree angle, similar to this. Then just bring around the other area like this. What that's going to do, you're going to blow here, and then you close off these two edges right here. Have a little bit of space in between, and you'll need to adjust it, and once you fiddle with it, you'll be able to get it. It may take a minute or two. Got this closed off, the air on each side. I'm holding this finger down to keep pressure on it. Not a bad whistle. You can even leave these flattened out and keep them in your billfold if you ever just need it. It's something really handy, a whistle like this, for signaling, for danger. Just a great little item to have. Next, we're going to make a small hanger using a pop top. I use this cleaner area to make the little hook. So I'm going to come in, just snip it. You want to leave it kind of straight, because what will happen is if you bend it to the side,